All right, so today we're going to dive into a piece of AI that could, and I mean really could, change how we all create stories. It's a platform called Hedra, and it's calling itself a character engine. So let's get into it and figure out what that actually means.
So, let me ask you this. Have you ever had a brilliant idea for a video? An animated story, or maybe an explainer like this one, but you just hit a wall. You've got the image, you've got the voice, but making them work together, making a character actually speak and feel alive, it's a total nightmare, right?
And that right there, that's what you could call the character conundrum. For decades, decades, creating believable animated characters has been something only big studios with crazy budgets could do. It's expensive, it's super complex, and it takes a ton of time and very specialized skills. But what if you could have, a digital puppeteer, a tool that just completely bypasses all that complexity and just brings your characters to life? With just a few clicks? Well, that's exactly the promise of Hedra.
Okay, so what is Hedra, really? At its core, it's what's called a generative media platform. The best way to think about it is like this. You give it some really simple ingredients, say a picture and a voice clip, and it uses AI to cook up a fully expressive animated character. And look, this is not just some simple face filter you'd find on social media. No way. Under the hood, Hedra is running on some seriously advanced generative models, like its own Character 3 engine. These are incredibly complex AI systems that have been trained specifically to understand all the tiny little nuances of human expression and create these amazing animations from them.
So, how does it actually work? How do you go from a blank slate, a simple idea, to a full-on performance? Well, the team behind Hedra has clearly obsessed over making this whole process as easy as possible.
Well, it's actually kind of shockingly simple. It's basically a three-step process. First, you give it an image or even just a text prompt to create your character. Second, you add your audio track. It could be your own voice, some music, whatever you want. And third, you just hit generate and, let the AI do its thing. But here's the kicker. It's the quality of what comes out. We are not talking about that robotic, creepy, uncanny valley animation. What we're talking about is completely natural lip syncing, facial expressions that actually show real emotion, and even expressive hand and body gestures, all of it generated in almost real time.
And the creative freedom you get? It's huge. You can make your characters talk, obviously, but you could also have them sing an opera or drop a rap verse. The AI is designed to sync the animation to the rhythm, the cadence, the emotion of whatever audio you throw at it. It's pretty wild.
But maybe the craziest part of all of this? The speed. Seriously, for any creator out there who's used to render times that take hours, sometimes even days, getting a high-quality animated clip back in just seconds to minutes is an absolute game changer. It means you can try things, experiment, and not waste your entire day waiting. Okay, so you've got this super fast, powerful tool. Who's it actually for? Well, the tech is amazing on its own. Its real value is how it basically becomes a co-pilot for creators in all sorts of different fields. And when you look at where people are using it, it's everywhere. It's a huge deal for independent musicians who want to make cool music videos. It's perfect for social media creators who need to pump out engaging stuff really fast. And yeah, it's being used for explainer content, marketing, and all kinds of digital storytelling. One source put it perfectly, calling it a game changer for anyone making engaging visual stories. And when you boil it all down, that's what this is about, isn't it? It's about empowering storytellers. All right, so you might be thinking, there are a lot of AI video tools out there, right? Where does Hedra fit in? Well, while other platforms like Runway or Synthesia are awesome for creating whole scenes or polished corporate videos, Hedra's superpower, its whole reason for being, is its laser focus on the character. It's not about the background, it is all about the performance. And on top of all that, they've really thought about the creator. The interface is super intuitive, so you don't need an animation degree. It's got voice cloning options, some control over gestures, and even templates to help you get going. It's all built to support that need for speed and fast iteration. All right, so we've looked at the tech, the process, who it's for. What's the bottom line? What's the final verdict on Hedra? Right off the bat, our source gives it a 4.7 out of 5. That is a seriously high score, and it really reflects just how much excitement there is around what this tool can do and what it represents for the future. But, a number is just a number. Let's break it down. The strengths are super clear. It's highly innovative, the characters are incredibly expressive, and that generation speed is just insane. On the flip side, the areas for growth are, well, they're pretty much what you'd expect from a brand new technology. Really complex animations can be a bit hit or miss. If you use it a lot, you can burn through your credits pretty fast, and there are still some edge cases the AI is learning to handle. Now, what about getting your hands on it? How accessible is this? Well, there's a free tier with some limited credits, which is awesome for anyone who just wants to play around and experiment. For more serious projects, the paid plans give you commercial use rights, get rid of the watermark, and give you way more generation credits to work with.
So, stepping back for a second, what's the big picture here? Hedra isn't just another cool little app, it's positioning itself to be a really key player in this next wave of AI video, what some people are calling the 2026 wave. This is a huge leap forward in making high-quality animation available to everyone. And all of this really leads us to one final kind of mind-blowing question. With tools like Hedra getting more powerful and easier to use, are we walking into a totally new era of creativity? An era where every single creator, no matter their budget or their skill level, has their own team of digital actors ready to go for any role? It's a wild future to think about, and you can bet we'll be watching to see where it goes.